Oh, the concussion!
Let's drain it. Let's stake it and leave it out for the sunrise.
Hey, Belvala, some of your people are here. Oh, I gotta check the whiskey and chocolate, too. Sorry.
You could blow up our warehouse and get away with it. Ah, lick.
Look, it's Hugh Jackman.
Let's pull out its eyes and its tongue and its teeth. I want its teeth.
Camarilla, fuck. Boys, I think we could all use a little entertainment. Those of you sitting in the first few rows will get wet.
Fourth wall break.
Son of a bitch!
Leave.
There's 3 of us, Rodriguez.
Yeah. 3 of us. What are you gonna do? Shoot us?
This ain't over. We'll find you. You too, Rodriguez. You're both dead. Nobody messes with a Sabbat and lives.
Keep moving.
Voice acting so gloriously over the top.
Like you. Good effort. Execution needs a little work. You look like shit. Name's Nines.
So, I'm not 100% sure why the vampire dusted there, but sure, why not? So yes, whiskey and chocolate. So first of all, there was one from Beovala a little while ago. Sorry about that. So hyped for Bloodlines 2 that I'm afraid that it cannot satisfy me. Yeah, it's important to have like an anti-hype about that, because whenever a game gets too hyped and people get too excited about it, invariably there's like backlash that happens. So I'm assuming it's going to be terrible, because that way I will be happy. Right? Easy. Hope you do a let's play. What do you call a lineup of food with lots of garlicky dishes? Buffet the Vampire Slayer. I think someone else made a Buffet the Vampire Slayer joke last week, but it was different. Same punchline. Zapper Zen, thank you as well. Why is it... Oh no, I saw that one. Okay. I saw that one in Miss Bales. I'm sorry about that. Thanks for the helper. I didn't need your help. I could have taken him. No, I'm not an idiot.
Should have been more careful, newbie. This ain't the burbs.
First loaded round is a warning lead round. Next one incendiary. Maybe that's it. I mean, they do have the vampires sort of dust in here when they take enough damage for final death. And it is a thing. Like, in tabletop, you normally take bashing damage, but if you continue to take damage, then I think it starts to be lethal damage, and that can lead to final death. And then some things just deal lethal damage in the first place, so it goes a little faster. Hey, I remember you from the court. So this was part of the intro that we skipped, but I believe he's one of the people that spoke up and is why, despite the fact that our sire was killed for embracing us, we were not. Is I think partially because he spoke up.
Kid, I got things to deal with.
Plot bullets.
Why don't you pay me a visit at the last round tonight? I don't know what you've heard so far, but it's time you heard the real story.
If you create a character named Buffy in Fallout 2 and unlocked a lot of Easter eggs, like, are they actually Buffy the Vampire Slayer references in Fallout 2? Huh. Yeah, I'll do that.
This is a mean existence. Stay out of trouble, kid.
He's got a nice face. Really kind. And also doesn't have the horrible skin condition that those Sabbat did, so that's nice. Can't remember if he's a Gangrel or a Bruja. I want to say Gangrel. I can't remember. He's on the cusp of being an Anarch. He's a Bruja. Okay. And here we are, downtown. You know, it does look distinctly different from when we were in Santa Monica, which is nice. We've got a slightly intimidating building with all the, well, I was going to say gargoyles, but no. Technically, it's only a gargoyle if it acts as a rain spout. These are grotesques. Who gives a shit? Language evolves. It's, you know, dictionaries are descriptive, not prescriptive, but technically, actually, these are grotesque. No. So we got the cab, we can go back. Got this giant building. I can't remember what, where exactly, if we found a little sign, oh, the little bus station, hold on. have to go inside? No, or is it this? There it is. You are here. So we are by Venture Tower. Venture does sound like Ventru. We know there's going to be some stuff at Skyline Apartments as well. 10 is the public library. This is the public library? This giant Gothic building? Nice. Well, let's pop into the first building. Mm-hmm. And we're gonna meet a familiar face. Like, this is literally like Lacroix office building. Do you remember him? It's Chunk.
Hey there, Chief. Small world, huh? Yep, after that gallery, I didn't think I'd be able to get a job guarding a room full of jack squat from the Boogity Man. But then I get a call offering me this sweet night shift slot, and I'm back in the security game. Well, enough about my lucky break. You, here to see one of the bigwigs, Chief?
Boy, the first floor of the library is like fact, and the other 20 floors are vampire fan fiction. I like it. Yeah, I'm just here to see Lacroix.
Would that be Sebastian LaCroix of the LaCroix Foundation, or Dwayne LaCroix of Insurrection Baby Formula Company?
Insurrection Baby Formula. No, I'm here to see Sebastian. I don't want to be mean to Chunk. He's great.
Okay then. Mr. LaCroix, he told me to expect someone fitting your description sometime tonight. You go right on up.
Have a good one.
You have a good power meeting, or whatever it is you types do up there. Do you need any security? Well, you just ring the front desk and ask for Officer Chunk. That's me, in case you were wondering.
Chunk?
Yeah, I get that all the time. The name goes back to my football days. Actually, my fantasy football days at the station. Stationarium. That was this office supply outlet mall I used to watch. Hey, you kids! No skating in the parking lot! That was me.
All right, be seeing you, Chunk. Chunk is the best. Let's take a quick look at our character sheet. We've got 11 XP. Now, I did say that I was going to put some points into some of our like more social attributes. I would like to boost our celerity, but I think I would very much like to make sure we don't fall behind on some of our chatty stuff. Although, yes, celery. Celery's pretty good, too. Celery tastes like dirt. How many times have you started playing this game again and ended up stopping before reaching the downtown part? Well, on streams, because as part of, like, just a random thing during a charity thing or something like that. 2, maybe 3 times. I think our combat is still in okay shape. And I think I'm worried that we're going to have some conversations coming up that we might not be able to get there. So I would like to do... What I'll probably want to do is raise some attributes first, because we might still find skill books for some of our actual skills. Charisma, we might want to boost our persuasion. I think I would like to end up with a persuasion of like maybe 7 or 8 overall. What's the other part of persuasion? Scholarship. Which is needed to... It's part of research to read books. Although I think we're still fine there. Manipulation is... Oh yeah, just haggling, which I don't care about. Appearance is just seduction, which we would like a little bit more of. Maybe wits, actually, is not a terrible idea. Because it gives us a little bit more hacking and a little bit of combat defense. It would be annoying to run into a computer that we can't pop right now. I might kind of like that idea. Or drop a point into intelligence, which would boost our research to 6, which only matters when we find certain skill books. So we don't have to worry about raising research until we find a skill book we can't use. But it would raise intimidate, which is only a 2. We could actually just literally dump points into intimidation directly as well. I think I want to put a point into intelligence. Or wits. Intelligence. It's only going to give us an intimidate of 2 or 3, but there may be some things that we weren't able to get because of, you know, a low intelligence. But an intimidate of 3 might actually activate some stuff. And we're going to want an extra point for research later on anyway. So this is going to be a good investment. Okay. Breep, 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 breep. Stupid metal detector. It's activating from all of my cybernetics. Oh, I guess we'll take the elevator that's open. And we're going to go to the penthouse. So he's got a I don't know, Klingon or something?
There you are. I was informed of your presence in the building. Since you're here, I'll take the liberty of assuming you've destroyed the warehouse. This is correct, yes?
I'll take the liberty of assuming you're not a pretentious prick. How about that? We'll meet halfway? Of course I...
Excellent. I had no doubt you'd prove my decision a prudent one. I trust you encountered no impediments to your progress on account of my personnel.
Attack on my personnel? The Santa Monica Kindred were a little two-faced, that's about it. I mean, I like the idea of, like, you know, we're sort of making a reference about, Therese and Jeanette over here. Or yeah, we could say that Mercutio screwed up big time. Although we promised Mercurio, I keep calling anyway, we promised Murky Boy that we wouldn't spill the beans that things had gone badly for him. And I like Murky. He's a swell fella. Makes for a great Murloc. So we're not gonna say. I'm just gonna say one. No, of course, everything went fine. Totally cool.
That is the answer I like to hear.
I think he actually like bitches at you. It's like if you whine at him, he's like,
I will
"Come
admit, not many in your position would have overcome such a trial. But don't misunderstand me. It was no fool's errand. You may yet prove to be a genuine asset. It's a bit disturbing, the lack of talent within this organization as of late. Tell me, what would you say to doing a bit of reconnaissance for me?
Dummy, what would you say about taking that stick out of your butt? I'd say yes, sir. I guess. So I don't think I'm gonna say what's in it for me. It's a powerful fella. But I also don't want to be a bootlicker with yes, sir. So I'm gonna go with one. I guess. What exactly do I have to do?
There have been whispers, rumors spreading around the kindred community concerning the Elizabeth Dane, the cargo ship that was towed into port recently.
I believe we actually saw it in the distance on the beach. I also think there were some news reports about it. So yeah, sure.
The police are investigating the Dane as we speak. Even the Nosferatu have little information on what's been found. However, the reason the ship has caused such speculation is because it was transporting an object called the Ankaran sarcophagus.
This doesn't sound foreboding at all.
I want to predicate a decision based on conjecture. So what I need is fact. And more importantly, I need evidence that the occurrences on the Dane were not supernatural in nature, and in no way relate to this Ankaran sarcophagus.
For the mouth conversation, you never quite know exactly what you're saying. Well, there's that. Alright, what do you need me to do?
You have 3 objectives. 1. I want you to examine the sarcophagus for anything unusual. You may sense something peculiar about the sarcophagus. In fact, many kindred in the city have reported an...
This is what Beckett was talking about.
...in the air since the Dane's arrival. Do not, under any circumstances, open the Ankaran sarcophagus. Secondly, the police...
Sounds like good advice.
...in their investigation, find out what they have concluded thus far. Thirdly, take the cargo manifest for the ship. I want to find out what else it was carrying. The last thing we want is police aware of our existence, so be careful what you do in front of them. And unlike the warehouse, you cannot wholesale slaughter a ship full of lawmen without consequences.
Boo! Boo! Ah, we can't go into a murder fest. Someone's be like, uh-huh.
Good. Oh, and it has come to my attention that you had an encounter with Nines Rodriguez earlier. The man so does love to throw that cretinous charm of his brashly about.
Speaking of cretinous charm.
What exactly did Mr. Rodriguez say?
Say, like, could we be snarky here? But apparently I'm just going to be honest and say he asked me to visit him in the last round.
I see. Then, you should go humor the by-the-numbers...
So open the sarcophagus and murder the police. Got it. Exactly.
Oh, please, before the chance of fascist oppressor from that dive of theirs clog the air and choke the local kine.
Sure, I'll go see him right away then.
Give the Anarch community my regards.
Okay. Sup. I mean, other than you, obviously, being very tall. It's a good thing the ceiling's so high up in here so you don't bonk your head, huh? I mean, it's a swanky pad, but it's like... doesn't have a lot in it. Maybe he has big meetings with lots of people. I don't know. Hello, Lurch. What does a vampire say to insult another vampire? Oh man, you don't suck. Oh, drops me off right over here. All right. Groovy. Repurposed ballroom by the look of it? Oh, maybe, yeah. So, we're just gonna keep snooping around downtown. That's, Kenny? Alright. That's not at all, kind of intimidating. Why are there people in biohazard suits? Oh my god, is it COVID? Random security guard over here. We'll just, you know, left-hand rule, right? We'll just stick to the left-hand side and see what happens. Now, we got some folks over here we could be feeding on. But for reasons, I'm not going to feed on them. Get some music over there, but I can't go through that door. Bastard, you didn't kill Kenny. Church rave. I don't remember if there's anything over here. Doors with no handles. I think this might just be like places where Nosferatu can walk around to not get spotted. Skyline Apartments. Well, we might want to go there. And then Empire something hotel. Oh, maybe like Hermes. Now, Skylines, we do have to go in there to track Muddy. That could be a thing. Although we're also looking for the bar. Maybe we'll start with the bar. We'll go find Nines first. There you go. Here's the church nightclub. Old church turned into an awesome goth rave nightclub. Also with the turnstile that's like virtually impossible to get through sometimes. We're gonna make a new friend.
Player, what's the score? How they hang? Good evening and all that commotion. Welcome to Fat Larry's Trucker Mac, the only store for all your needs after 10 o'clock. I am the proprietor and salesman of the month several years.
He's also the Pontiac Bandit.
The ladies call me, oh God! But you can call me Fat Larry with a F-A-T, because I know I got a weight problem. I just don't give a fuck.
Love Fat Larry. Love Fat Larry. What, you sell like counterfeit basketball jerseys or something?
Counterfeit? Man, I look like one of those peanut-headed rock-smoking brothers selling S-H-A-C-K shirts they made at their mama's house. I'm the real deal OG man in the alley with what you need. Counterfeit. Man, why you gotta be like that?
Alright. Why don't you show me what you're selling?
Nah, that's what I like to hear. But it's like this. I save my best stuff for select clientele. Now, that don't mean I don't appreciate your business. It's just, you know, business.
Show me the merch. I think we can get access to more stuff from him if we do something later on. I'm not sure. So he sells a MAC-10. He sells some shotgun shells, a Glock, this. He also sells heavy clothing. This would be an armor upgrade for us, so we're going to buy this right away. Because I think our current clothes has 0 armor rating. And this will have a non-zero. So light clothing. So we're going to upgrade to heavy clothing. And there we go, +1 armor. There we go. I like how we're checking it out. We've got sort of a jacket now, not just a shirt on. That's pretty much it. Yeah, just change right there in front of Larry. It's fine. You don't mind. Is this something lootable? Oh, no, it's just an opportunity to show off the physics engine! Woo! Hang on. Does it have a hitbox on top of the garbage can here? I can't get it now. Oh, no, there it is. Is it possible to put things inside the trash? No, it rolls off! Oh, hello, can. You're my new friend. We're going to finish the game with the can in our hands. It's like the Half-Life 2 episode where you got to carry the gnome and do stuff like that. Oh my god, we're getting physics on the can. It caused our moves to stutter. Hold on. No, right in the nutsack. Excellent. All right. Do. Any percentage can run. So I think we should just loop back. There's a parking garage here. Right, that's the Venture building with the prints. Let's keep going down here. I don't think we've missed something I'm looking for. There are two things I'm looking for. I don't think I've missed them. Just giving you guys a tour of downtown for now. I might be wrong, but we'll see. Here, we've got the Hallowbrook Hotel. We'll be visiting that a couple of times. You know, there's a bit of a line of dialogue over here. The Regents Riddle. M. Strauss, the Tremere Regent, has invited you to his home in downtown Los Angeles. We're downtown Los Angeles right now. You need to find him. His invitation left a cryptic riddle which reads, Dark blood, our curse, a light this verse, such power I sense in one so young. Come find me where burns the mystical sun. I mean, that sort of looks like maybe a mystical sun. Yeah, I mean, it's this building. So this is the Tremere Chantry. Boo, Tremere suck. Like, oh, alright, well, let's see. Locked door up here. Alright, fair enough. We'll come down here. Left or right? I don't know, we'll go right. And, oh, there's a book here. Thaumaturgical Creatures. E. Bankins, Regent, Chicago. Gargoyles, during the homunculi, just flavor text. I think we might be able to sell it for a couple of books. Or a couple of bucks. Alright, we'll just keep going down this hall. We'll turn right. And then we'll be back at the front door. No, we're not! Wait, hold on. Did I accidentally... Shit, I was trying... This place is it's a weird maze with a lot of like sort of teleporty effects that like send you back to the front door. I accidentally did it right the first time, apparently. That surprises me, but okay.
Greetings, neonate. Might I assume you received my invitation? I have been looking forward to meeting you for quite some time.
Yeah, I got it. I'm assuming you are...
Strauss. Maximilian Strauss. I am the regent.
Greetings, Neo.
Chantry.
Vampire Morpheus. What's a chantry?
A chantry is a local gathering place for those of the Tremere clan. I live here, as do apprentices from time to time.
Cool, you're a regent? What is that?
A regent is the leader of a chantry, as well as a teacher to young Tremere apprentices who are studying the mysteries of our clan.
Oh, so this is like Hogwarts! Can you tell me about the mysteries?
I'm sorry, neonate. The secrets of the Tremere clan are hidden from all but those who share our blood.
Oh, God, they're
Do best not.
They're wizard racists. They think I'm a mudblood. Okay, what can you tell me, Max? What's going on downtown?
Let me give you some advice, young one. Your survival in kindred society will often depend on your ability to find out yourself what is going on around you. Remember that well.
I don't know, I can just Google it, though. Thanks, Dad. I love how we can be completely shitty to this guy. No, I appreciate the advice.
As for what is going on here...
You're right, I guess I'm a muggle, you're right.
The word on everyone's lips, kindred or kind, seems to be epidemic.
Epidemic? Too real, man! Too real! I don't want to deal with another epidemic. What's going on? Does it have anything to do with those guys in biohazard suits all over the place?
It seems that disease has been spreading at an alarming rate throughout the downtown population. Considering our particular...
Shen, I found a book, but it's not a skill book. There might be another skill book still in here.
More than concerned about these developments.
Dude, that shit is whack! No, that's not us.
Yes, indeed. My opinion...
Do vampires get sick? Yes, if you feed from a rando here downtown, you will get a plague. And it will do damage to you, limit your health, something like that. It's annoying, it's bad. So, like, yeah, if we'd fed off one of the homeless or something like that, we would currently be sick with a disease. Camarilla, what's all that about?
The Camarilla. It is merely a kindred sect that exists to protect its members from the outside world. There are specific codes of behavior that we abide by in order to ensure the continuance of our species. It is nothing more and nothing less.
Yeah, normal diseases don't really do anything to vampires, yeah. You know what?
Of course.
Anything else? I could look into the epidemic.
An interesting proposition. If you succeed in finding the
Trinket.
cause